What's going on, guys? My name is RagingRaptor and welcome to the first episode of ViewerAnalysis. Me having a look at your replay and trying to figure out what did you do good, what did you do bad, what can you improve on. And today I'm happy to announce that I got a replay from Multiculti from the clan Chess in his KV-4 in 3-5-7 matchmaking, where he is mid-tier and having to fight against tier 9s. So let's just jump right in and see how it goes. So as you can see, we are in this 3-5-7 type of matchmaking where he is in the mid tiers. He is platooning with Simpsons and Rave Germany, and well, let's see how it goes. There are on the map Airfield or Flugplatz when you are having the game in German, which I'm having right now because I'm constantly switching left and right with my different languages to kind of try and cater the different audiences I have. Well, Airfield is a little bit of a tricky map in my personal opinion when you're playing in heavy tank. Not because there are many different options, because there's literally only one real option you can go to. And this is where our hero in the KV-4 is going. He is driving towards the heavy road over here, or heavy spot over there. It's important to note there are two artilleries around, and it already looks pretty decent for their team as Rave already picks up the first kill of the platoon. There are two artilleries around, which can be a little bit of a pain in the butt, especially if you are playing a tank as slow as the KV-4. And you can see he immediately got spotted while he tried to climb up there. The KV-4 is not the fastest vehicle, and sadly enough I didn't really play that many games in the KV-4 either. I played more games in its brethren, the KV-4 Kreslowski, and now I have to say, this is a very interesting move what Multiculti is doing right now. He decides to go into the medium position and he immediately tries to see if he can get some shots on those people over there. You can see he's trying to go as slow as possible to not slip down, because we all love and hate the soap rocks. Sadly, he misses the shot on the P43 tear because the KV-4's gun depression isn't really that up to date. It's actually very bad. But now, what he did with this position is actually very important, because he made himself almost artillery safe. Because usually when we now quickly stop the game and having a look at the maxi map, you can see that over there most likely is an artillery piece, and over there, if they are smart enough to split up a little bit. So going up here at least eliminates one artillery piece, maybe even two depending how he is standing. Plus this position can give him the opportunity to try and do some side scraping over here for the people which are up there. And lastly, this position, because nobody else decided to go up here, you can see he may or may not be able to have some shots into the enemy. This move I don't really understand. You need to understand that if you're playing a KV-4, you do not really have that good of camouflage, so you will get spotted as soon as you drive forward. So I see that you wanted to shoot at the P43 tear and then decided to not shoot at him until he drove back, but you were really slow and sluggish in that kind of sense. But as you can see, it works out. 2 shots later, the AMX 1390 is gone after bouncing 2 shots on you. This is also important when you are starting to play heavy tanks or playing heavy tanks in general. Just remember, always try to angle a little bit, because every angle is better than no angle. And there are only a select few tanks in the game where angling will not be a good idea, and I'm looking only really at the IS-3 variants, where their angling could really hamper your ability to bounce some shots. One big thing with such a clumbering hulk of metal is that you usually have a little bit of problems to get into a good side scraping positions, hence why Multiculti was thinking, you know what, I could in theory try to peek around. Here, very interesting to see, it looks like he was not spotted, which would mean that the bushes are really badly modeled. I'm not entirely sure, but yeah. He now stays in the bushes to see if he can help his platoon mate. Obviously, don't forget, if you're playing with your platoon and you know yourself a little bit, always try to help each other. It is very important, and it's very interesting if you have a very big platoon, or let's say very good platoon mates. For example, I'm playing with some people from Oda Mortis as well. it is very interesting to see that we usually leave each other a part of the map because we usually all know what we are doing. So we have a lot bigger map presence. But here we go, you can see that is a very, very good move by Multiculti. He knows that those weird rocks in the middle, they are they are destructible, yes, but sadly enough, if you shoot through them, your shell is gone, which is very, very annoying. Now you can see here Multiculti has an incredible good position to get some crossfire on, and right now, if you notice down low, right now you can see number 2 is blinking, and I'm saying, yo, that is totally legit, just go for it. He is now reloading his AP round, and afterwards it will be an APCR round to try and get that ST1 out there. Obviously very unlucky for him that he gets YOLO'd by this tier 9 behemoth, but a very nice shot into the lower plate makes that ST1 being a one-shot for him. And here he made the same mistake as I did in my Stritzwagen video. He immediately repaired the stun, and this could have hampered his ability to hit the lower plate. Nicely done with this bounce right there by also having the turret slightly angled, because there's no point in showing directly where you're facing because the turret cheeks of the KV-4 are not that strong. That's a big issue with the KV-4 Breslavsky too, and right now we have the big issue of fun and engaging dynamic gameplay. And then shot by the youuuu 16, which burns him and leaves him at 30 hit points. Meanwhile, he reloaded to AP again because he knows he doesn't really need APCRs anymore, and he's doing a very great move right here. He decides to go for going down because he can get shot at by artillery right now, and he was first unlucky by low rolling the T26E4, but burns him, and that is great. And did you notice something? He reloaded HE. That is a very, very, very good move by him, because he knew the last tank alive will be, around here at least, will be the Rheinmetall Borsig Waffenträger. So he reloaded some HE, and well, it wasn't really necessary in the end because the Rheinmetall Borsig Waffenträger really missed his shot. But if there would have been any platoon mates, he could have saved his life. But look at that, 6 kills, 3,100 damage, and a slight cough by me. But today I know why it is. I was outside at 2 degrees Celsius or around 35 Fahrenheit. I'm not entirely sure, I'm just kind of guesstimating. And went with my bicycle to the gym for 15 minutes and 30 minutes back, because yeah, I want to do some good things for my body, want to get some weight down, want to get ripped for the summer then. Okay, enough Raptor talk right there. Let's just focus on the remaining parts of this replay. Obviously now Multiculti decided to back out again of HE. It's logical because there is the youuuu 16. He tries to wait for the youuuu 16 to drive out. We still do not know where the T30 is, and that is a very, very important thing to know. T30 can still win this game when there is only 3,800 HP on the team and he was never spotted yet, you know? Obviously, there might be a chance that he is AFK. But there also might be a chance that he just kept on sniping in the back. So we have to keep that in mind, especially as they are 1, 2, 3, and 4 one-shots for the T30. Depending what gun he is, it's only 3, but yeah, it shouldn't be a big issue for him to kill a KV-4. So, obviously our slumbering hunk of metal, there we have the T30. Is he AFK? I am not entirely sure. Let me quickly fly over there and we can see if he is AFK. And he is. So yeah, that game, it's in the bag. And you can see that Multiculti once again is using his brain and reloading to HE rounds. Because why exactly? Artillery, well, they have a little bit more HP than he has in his AP Alpha. But bada bam, bada boom, look at that, 3,400 damage, 7 kills. And in the end, 2 kills for his platoon mates each. I would say, very well played. The only thing I have to say you could have done a little bit better is be more aggressive against the P43 Terror while you were up there. You looked very, very slow with the second shot because you were like, oh, I don't want to get spotted. But in the end, dude, you are a KV-4, you don't really have any camouflage. However, what I did like about this game mode, or excuse me, about this replay he did, he definitely showed us how to properly use different positions when you have the ability to go to them. He went in a very well position, which helped him to do some side shots into the enemy team, which was very important to win the skirmish over there. And he made the right call to push right down and try to get RT safe and kill off the remaining enemies. So now let's have a look at the post-game stats and see what he got in the end. As you can see, it is an ace tanker as well as the top gun medal, which is obvious when he has 7 kills, but very well done for your ace tanker, my dear friend. He didn't do the most damage. This honor goes to Simpsons, and the second most damage goes to No Help From You. But let's be honest, that's very well done from both of those guys. Would have also been amazing to see what Simpsons did for 4k damage. But nevertheless, a very decent game. And you can see that even though Simpsons did more damage, did more spotting damage, kills are still better for base EXP. Lastly, 14 shots, 12 hits, 12 pens, very decently done, not a single shot sniped, and because he barely shot any premium rounds, there is also a decent chunk of plus in his pocket, even though the vehicle is rather expensive to repair. Anyway, my dear friends and followers, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If so, let me know in the comment section below if you want to see more like this. Again, I would love to hear your feedback. If you're new to the channel and want to see more like this, then also leave a sub about that, would be amazing. I'm leaving a link to my barebone Discord server in the description below, as well as in the pinned comment. And it is a joint Discord. It is for English speaking and German speaking people, so keep that in mind. Just assign your roles properly. If anybody really knows their stuff around in Discord, I would gladly take their help. And lastly, if you have a really good replay and you like the series, then just send it in a specific channel in the Discord server, which I'm going to set up. My name is RagingRaptor. Thank you so much for watching. Hope to see you in a different video and have fun in the black market. Cheers, guys.